Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to this very special video because this is the last new makeup releases for 2021. We made it through another year and I'm so happy. I think this is the third year that I've done new makeup releases, and seriously, after all that time, I don't remember much of what I've been speaking about, but these are still, after all that time, my most favorite videos of the week, and I have the feeling that you kind of like them too. Okay, sweetie, if you've just found me, I'm Leorah. I'm a makeup artist and stylist. I'm living for colorful makeup, colorful styling, kind of really also like pressed glitter and loose glitter and everything that sparkles. And beyond that, of course, just check out my channel and see what I'm doing. Also, my social media is linked in the description box down below, so you can see what I'm talking about here. Okay, so this is what you see is what you get. I'm very positive about makeup. This is a very positive place here, my channel. This is my safe space and also my playground, and if you want to join this place, then feel free to do so. Okay, sweeties, this is what it is. I feel regarding the new makeup releases that it is a little bit calmer right now, even though there are a lot of sneak peeks of stuff that is coming up. So this time I definitely needed to include a lot of them because there's more. There is definitely more, but yeah, so that is what it is. I definitely needed to include them because some very exciting things are coming up. Beyond that, of course, I have to say that in all of the cases of the sneak peeks, I'm going to always show you what I'm seeing right now, and if there is any update before I finish editing, I'm still going to put it up in a picture here. Okay, so just then I cannot talk about it because it is beyond what I cannot see in the future. Okay, so sweeties, this is what it is. Let us go right in because yeah, I'm very excited to talk about these releases. Now, first of all, I actually want to talk about something that is not eyeshadow, and that is really special for me because my biggest passion is eyeshadow, obviously, but this is actually from Benefit, and this is a primer. Now, this is a pore filming or pore minimizing primer, and that is actually something that I'm very excited about and that I would love to find something like that. Now, this costs you $32 per piece, so that is way out of my league. I cannot, but maybe you can try it and let me know. You know, so it says here they have just launched their latest addition to the Professional line of the Professional Light Primer. This is apparently how it is called, and it's available now for $32, as I already said. Okay, so the whole concept I really like. A light primer that is not wearing down heavy and making you cakey, but it still minimizes the pores, because especially here in this area, like right below my contour shade, basically, I do have quite some pores, and it just does not look very professional to just cake them closed with foundation, you know. Like it's not very smart to do that. So yeah, so I'm using actually a primer from Essence, which is super affordable, works for me, but I'm not against, definitely not against trying new stuff. So that is that. In case this is something that could speak to you, then by all means feel free to check it out. Okay, Indigenous Cosmetics is sneak peeking something. Now, as of right now, I only have the outer packaging, and it is this. And it says here they're sneak peeking their metallic face bass. I have no idea what this is going to be. Is this a palette or is it something else? I have no idea, honestly. This is going to become available in January, at some point in January, and I'm very excited because this kind of looks really cool. This could be all kinds of metallic shades, obviously something metallic, you know. It could, for all I know, could also be some kind of liquid product that you can use on your lips and on your eyes, and maybe also mix into your foundation. I have no idea, so let us see. We'll definitely talk about this again. Now, something that I'm also super excited about is Blend Bunny Cosmetics, because they are sneak peeking their Dollhouse palette. Now, in my recent videos, I already spoke about that. I know that there are new palettes coming or new releases of new products. Not necessarily sure if it's all palettes. It could also be other things. So this is the Dollhouse palette from the outside, and I see a tiny little bit of the inside. There is a black and white picture of the shades. It's of course a big palette with mattes and shimmers, and then a few shades revealed already. Now, I am pretty sure that the full reveal will be the day before you're seeing this video. So I'm going to try to include as much as possible till I finish editing. But then, of course, if I cannot give you the whole picture, here, then I'm going to have to talk about it next time again. But just so you know, this is what's coming super soon, and I'm very excited about it. Okay, sweeties, a sneak peek from Colored Raine. Colored Raine is sneak peeking the new Queen Bee collection. Now I can tell you who is going to probably want to have this collection. That's going to be my friend Nikki Raven, because she is very much into bees. Maybe you have also seen that she has a big tattoo of a bee here. She's so into it. So it's very possible that she's going to have this. There seems to be a palette, there seems to be also lip products and all kinds of things. I only have a video here right now. I'm going to try to give you a nice screenshot here. Maybe I will, in any case, find better pictures by the time I finish editing. But this is coming soon. I don't have a date. I don't have any more information as of right now. But of course, also about this, we are still going to talk. Then another sneak peek, and that is coming from ColourPop. And also here, I only have a video and I can just give you like little snippets. Okay, sorry. But this is going to be by the Rosé collection. And I obviously can show you a few rosé shades here, but that is basically all I know. There is going to be a palette, there is going to be 3 Super Shock shadows, there is going to be 3 Super Shock blushes, and there's going to be 3 lip lacquers, and this is coming soon. Now, what is already live, I do believe, is this. This is also from ColourPop, and this is the All the Buzz collection. Now, this collection includes the Wannabe 9-pan palette. Probably my friend Nikki Raven will also get this one because it has a bee on it. And then the other one, the naming is so cute. Wannabe, and then the So Fly 9-pan eyeshadow palette. So cute. And then there's also going to be cream gel liners, juicy lip glosses, and Super Shock shadows. This is available now. Now, sweeties, these things are not for me. You know, they're absolutely not for me. I'm personally not buying it just because of the theme. You gotta be really in love with bees or with flies to just buy it for the theme if you do not naturally like the color scheme. Now, I feel the color scheme is it's just not me, you know. It's nothing bad about it, it's just not me. So I'm not gonna get this, but maybe you want to, so then definitely go and check this out. And don't forget, there is the Rosé collection coming up. Okay, then Klarity Cosmetics is also releasing 4, is it 4 or is it 3? I think it's 4 new gorgeous shades of their single shadow collection. Okay, so we have all 4 of them here. It seems to be like 2 mattes and 2 shimmers, and of course both mattes and both shimmers are amazing. The formula of Klarity is just out of this world amazing, at least for me. And of course here you have a very lovely color scheme, and if this is something you have been looking for and you are into singles, then maybe this could be something for you. I do happen to have a code with Klarity in case you want to use it. All my codes are in the description box. Now, I'm personally not too much into singles. I'm more a palette person because singles just get lost in my collection, even though there is something to singles that just makes so much sense, that makes way more sense than really palettes do. But I kind of lean more towards palettes. What can I say? Okay, so this is from Klarity in case you want to check this one out. Now, Milani is coming out with the Flora collection. Sweeties, we're moving towards spring, apparently. We've just barely survived the winter holidays, and now we are already being, I don't know, prepared for spring and for Valentine's Day and stuff. So in that connection, Milani is coming out with the Flora collection. Okay, so we do have the Gilded Flora eyeshadow palette for $20, and then all kinds of other products surrounding that palette, and of course within the spring and flower vibe, kinda, you know? So in case this is something that you want to see on your face or on someone's face that you love, then feel free to check this out. This should be available now. Okay, now let's also talk about Saints, Angels, Sinners, because now I can finally show you the finished product of the Zodiac Signs palette. Now, this palette is in collaboration with 4 different creators. Okay, I'm going to probably put, where I'm gonna put them, I'm going to put the names of the creators probably in the description box, or maybe here on the screen, I don't know, but because I don't know any of them, unfortunately, but definitely feel free to check them out. I'm going to leave their Instagram handles, okay? That is what I'm going to put, because I don't know if they have YouTube channels or anything, so I'm definitely going to use their Instagram handles. And this is the collaboration palette, and each of them chose a couple of shades in collaboration with Saints, Angels, Sinners, and this is now the finished Zodiac Signs palette. This palette palette is going to come to me, so you'll definitely see it featured here. This is coming soon at some point during January, I do believe, and it has 12 duochrome shades. Okay, so with the Saints, Angels, Sinners, I also do have a code. It is not affiliated, so knock yourselves out. And there's also more coming because she's also sneak peeking all kinds of stuff. There is a new palette coming up within the Best Buds collection. I do have a part of it. I do have one of the things right here. I also do have two of the blushes from the Best Buds collection, and now she's sneak peeking the Makeup and Chill palette. Now I only have the outer packaging right here as of right now, and this is going to be another collab with Funny Butter. Okay, so that is that. This is one of the sneak peeks, and then there is another palette that is coming, which is this one, the March Madness. So this is going to come super soon. As you can see, it's also a really nice color scheme. This has mattes and shimmers in the palette, and then there is another sneak peek that is coming for February, and this is the Ace palette. Here I only, as of right now, have the outer packaging. Okay, so the woman is busy, sweeties. But definitely worth your time and worth your money, really. Okay, just saying. Okay, now let me just go back to where I was, because we also need to talk about Marty Glam. I kind of feel like this is a new brand for me. So this is new releases from Marty Glam. Okay, 3 eyeshadow palettes. There is the Daiquiri Shack palette with 12 shades for $22, then the Marty Glam palette with 9 shades for $18, and the Homemade Gumbo palette with 12 shades for $22, and this is all now available. Each of the palettes has pressed glitters, I should also tell you, because some of you might not be into that, but yeah, I think actually they're super pretty. Especially, you know what, no, I don't even want to say especially, because my eyes immediately went to the Marty Glam palette, which is the 9-pan palette, but I have to say that each of these palettes has something where I actually feel like, wow, this is like so nice, you know. So each of them, they're completely different concepts, but just so nice, you know, fun and different, and yeah. So that's how I see the world. We should be all fun and different, you know? All right, so this is Marty Glam. Feel free to check this one out. Then also Sanelica. Sanelica is coming out with 3 palettes. All of them have 4 shades, quads, with highlighter, blush, and contour. And of course, there's one for light, one for medium, and one for dark, and each of them retail for $15. So this is now available at Sanelica in case you want to check it out. I think it's really cute. Now, I'm personally maybe not too much into face palettes. I kind of am, but not into mixed face palettes, me personally, okay? Because we're all different and that is all fine. I personally love blush palettes, and I love highlighter palettes, and I also like contour and stuff palettes, but all mixed. I don't know, I think it is because I'm such a sorting person, you know, because I need to be able to put stuff into a category within my collection here. And where do I put a face palette that has like 3 different categories in it, you know? It is just in my head. There is nothing wrong with face palettes that include all of these things. It's just for me personally, where do I put you? Where do you belong? You know what I mean? So that's just my craziness. So never mind me. They actually look really nice, so feel free to check this out from Sanelica, and also the outer packaging is really fun. You know, this is a very fun release. Okay, my lovelies, let us also talk about Charlotte Tilbury, because she is coming out with their beautiful skin foundation in 30 shades. Now, this it says here it hydrates, it smooths, and it plumps, and this is going to be available on January 6th. I do not have a price for this. I'm super intrigued to find out how much it is, honestly, and also how much is in each tube, because that is of course also, you cannot just assume that there is just the same amount in every foundation that is out there, right? So it doesn't look very big, but it could be misleading, you know? That's what she said again, but yeah. Okay, so that is how it looks. I think the range is pretty decent maybe, but all of that is probably anyway out of my range and out of my league. So I'm just using my Maybelline foundation, and that is basically what I'm going to stick with until I can afford something else. Okay, then let's also talk about a sneak peek from Bella Beauty Bar, because they're sneak peeking the Metamorphosis palette. And because I'm actually a big fan of Bella Beauty Bar because I do have tried this brand already, so that's why I definitely wanted to include this, even though for right now I just have an empty palette here and the outer packaging. But this seems to be, of course, already is a spring release, you know, celebrating the new life, celebrating, I don't know, flowers, pastels, all kinds of stuff like that. So that is probably what this is going to be about, but we'll definitely talk about that, of course, once I see more. Then it's Belle Cosmetics is also sneak peeking something super, super interesting. I don't know much. I only see this as of right now, and that it is coming soon. This looks like a 6-pan palette, and this is basically all I know. I cannot even tell you, is this mattes and shimmers? Is it only shimmers? No, nothing, but it's Belle Cosmetics. This is gonna be good, you know, this is gonna be good. So I'm definitely going to talk about this probably next week or then afterwards whenever they're showing us more, but super excited about this because this last year, 2021, I have tried for the first time it's Belle Cosmetics, and it was beautiful, you know, it was a very good experience. All right, sweeties, let us also talk about Paul and Joe because they're releasing their spring collection. Now this is a spring collection. Sweeties, remember this because I'm going to refer to this in just a little bit, okay? This is a spring collection. This is what I want to see when we're talking about spring, okay? I want to see fun. I want to see something lively. I want to see happy colors. I want to see fun packaging. I want to see life, you know? Celebration of life re-emerging from the ground, from everything having been dead or resting. During the winter, I want to see stuff like this, you know? All right, so this is what we have. We have 2 blush duos and we do have 3 lipsticks. This is going to become available on January 5th, okay? Remember this. I'm going to refer to this in just a second. Okay, but before that, I want to talk about Pout and Shout. Now, sweeties, this brand is just cracking me up. Okay, Pout and Shout is releasing their Robin on a Holly Branch Stuck in a Snowstorm highlighter. Yes, should I repeat this for you? Okay, Robin on a Holly Branch Stuck in a Snowstorm highlighter. Sweetie, marry me, please. Can you just... this is like... Please, dear owner of Pout and Shout, let us just be friends because this is just, I don't know, I want to spend one day with you, just one, okay? Just let's hang out and just share our brains a little bit. I would love this. This is just so adorable, so adorable. Okay, so it says here it has a silky translucent base and red, gold and pink reflects. I guess this is how it's pronounced. Okay, then of course, as always, you do have professionally sanitized upcycled exterior packaging. It is vegan and it is available now, and you can pay anything between $20 and $34 depending on what you can afford. Okay, like this, I don't even have words. I don't even have words. Like, this is just brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. This brand just rocks. Okay, now Cara Beauty. Cara Beauty is coming out with the Capricorn palette. This has 10 shades, it has 5 metallics and 5 mattes, it retails for $17 and it is available now. Okay, I'm getting back to the spring release. Don't worry, I have not forgotten. I'm just going here according to my list, okay? So, sweeties, this is, of course, Cara Beauty, the Capricorn palette. This is how she looks. I think there's really nice depth in the palette, and it also gives you nice options for already lighter spring looks in case that is what you want to do. And I think it's very cute, and it is some time, it has been some time since I've tried Cara Beauty, but back then when I did, is it almost, I think it's coming up to 2 years now, but back then I really, really liked the formula. So that is basically all I'm basing this on. But I did have the, what was it called? The High Times collection. That is, I think, coming up to 2 years. Is it? I think so. Yeah. So that is what I had here on my channel. All right, sweeties, we are also talking about Indigenous lashes because they are coming out with their new Hoxel. I don't know, sweeties, I'm sorry, eyeshadow palette. And sweeties, in this connection of me not being able to pronounce a name, it is not a disrespect to the brand, and it is not a disrespect to their heritage or to anything. It is just because I don't know, and that is just what it is, okay? Because I have been kind of attacked lately about not being able to pronounce things. Not by you, sweeties, but by brand owners, actually. And I just need to respectfully step away from that, because I'm not doing anything here on my channel to harm anyone. It is just truly because I don't know how to pronounce this, okay? All right, so this is what it is. It is in the shape of a feather, and this is becoming available on January 1st, and I think it is actually really, really cute. Let me see. Do we have mattes and shimmers in this palette? Yes, we do have mattes and shimmers. It looks like it has 3 shimmers and the rest is mattes. But I'm not 100% sure, so you feel free to check, because this is basically becoming available super soon, okay? All right, so this is a super nice, fun and colorful palette. Small, of course, because you do not have, like, it's not a super huge palette, but if this is something that you're looking for, then please feel free to check this out from Indigenous Lashes. Okay, sweeties, CXC Cosmetics is coming out with new multi-chrome pressed eyeshadows. Okay, so this is coming soon. Super nice jewel tones, and stay tuned for more information. I don't know as of right now. I don't have a date, I don't have a price, but this is coming from CXC Cosmetics, and this looks super beautiful. All right, then also by Nicola, because yeah, we definitely need to talk about her, because last time, maybe 2 weeks ago, we spoke about by Nicola, and I told you that she is sneak peeking something new. Back then I thought it might be palettes, but it could also be face products. Now I know it's blushes. Okay, so she's coming out with blushes. Of course, you have probably seen me also using her palette, the Beige Waves palette, here on my channel, and now she's coming out with powder blushes in 4 shades. They're buildable, they're all matte, and this is coming soon in case you're looking for blushes, you know. And also I should tell you that by Nicola is based in Switzerland, so just so you know. All right, it looks really nice. Of course, also nice shades for like different complexions and stuff, so that is what it is coming soon from by Nicola. Then let's also talk about sparkles and glitters, because they're coming out with new pressed single eyeshadows in 17 shades. Okay, also these are singles, okay? So if you are into building a singles collection, then feel free to check this out. Definitely, this is becoming available at some point during January, okay? So this is basically the only picture that I have as of right now, but what I can see, there are very nice jewel tones there. There also seem to be more classy tones, so I think there could be something for everybody. And yeah, feel free to check this out once this launches from Sparkles. Is it Sparklies and Glitter, or is it Sparkles and Glitter? It is Sparklies, Glitter and Gloss. All right, sweeties. Then let's also talk about Fashion Killer Cosmetics, because they are coming out with the You Make Me Blush palette with 6 shades, super bright colors, and they're all matte blushes, okay? This, sweeties, you gotta be bold for this one, or you have to have a super light hand when you apply. Like this, I would dare to work with this, even though I'm very fair. I would probably go in with a very fluffy but not too big blush brush, and just go in with very little product and super light-handed, and then just build up slowly. But you can definitely use something like this, because the colors themselves are spectacular, super nice, and I think it's very pretty. And also, of course, if you have a darker complexion, then you definitely, most definitely, will be able to absolutely rock this. So this is already available, you know, in case you want to check this out from Fashion Killer Cosmetics. Then let's also talk about Blesthetics. That could also probably be a new, I think this is also a new brand for me, sweeties, Blesthetics, and they're coming out with their Nostalgia palette. Okay, 16 shades in the palette, kind of half neutral, and the bottom half of the palette is then more colorful with greens and blues, which is super beautiful, sweeties. This is available now for about $38. I have to say that actually palettes like this are just so smart, sweeties. They give you the best of 2 worlds, and it just makes so much sense. And also in this particular palette, you have so much nice depth, really beautiful, you know. Yeah, so this is a very beautiful palette from Blesthetics. And as always, if you don't know which brands I'm talking about, I have them all listed in the description box in the order of how I've been talking about them. So you will find it there, and you will find all the information and the links, okay? Okay, then we should also talk about this one. This is definitely also a new brand for me, and this is called Savage Beauty. And they're coming out with the Merry Whatever palette. Merry Whatever, you know, so cool. Okay, sweeties, this is of course a palette that has the columns, and I think as always, columns make so much sense because it kind of makes it easy to work with, very, very easy, even for people who are not very versed in using colors, you know? I think this is a very, very cool palette. And in the beginning, I have to say, I thought that maybe that green in the bottom left corner could have been a little bit darker because it is basically almost the same shade as the shimmer. But then again, actually it makes it more versatile like this because you can definitely deepen up that green tone with the teal or with the black, you know, and I think it's actually a really, really nice palette with 12 shades. I don't have a price here, but this is now available for pre-order in case you want to check this one out from Savage Beauty. Okay, sweeties, Lois Cosmetics is sneak peeking something. As of right now, I only have the outer packaging here because Lois is coming out with lip glosses and lip pencils. Coming soon, sweeties. This is so, so nice, and I'm so, so happy that Lois is seeming to like really rock what she's doing, and I also know for a fact that she really enjoys what she's doing, and one feels it. One absolutely feels the dedication and the passion, and that is just so, so wonderful. So definitely stay tuned for this release, and of course we're going to talk about it once we see some shades. Okay, now do you remember the, what was it called, Paul and Joe spring release? Do you still remember? Should I just pop it up here so you remember? Okay, now let us look then also at a different spring release, and I'm not trying to be nasty here, but okay, Rare Beauty is releasing their spring collection. Ta-da! Okay, where's the spring? I don't know. I really don't know. This could be anything. This could launch at any time during the year. What makes this spring? I have no idea. Okay, but in any case, in case you're a huge fan of Rare Beauty, I of course have not tried it yet, but you get some setting powders here, you get some bronzer sticks, and you do get a powder brush, and that is basically what is available now in case you want to check this out. I failed to see the spring in this, but then again, everybody feels spring differently, you know, so that is what it is from Rare Beauty. It is now available. Okay, my lovelies, let us also talk about Bling and Makeup by Yolondo, because we have to. You know, I have a real obsession, and apparently I'm subscribed to her. I don't know. It is just so, so incredible. She is coming out with more products, and sweeties, like, really fasten your seatbelts, okay? So there is, first of all, a big palette, a very, very big palette with 35 shades, mattes and shimmers coming that you see here on top of the picture. I think it's the 777 palette, if I'm not completely mistaken. And then she's also coming out with 4 new 6-pan palettes. Sweeties, what do you say to that? I think this is brilliant. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I know that some people said that there are too many repeat shades in the big palette. I don't know. I don't want to say exactly that, because I do see nuances. And for me, especially when it comes to greens, nuances are worlds apart. You know, I think it is really, it depends on how you see things. You know, I actually had a conversation with one of my besties the other day, and we were talking actually about fashion and how like tiny little differences in otherwise the same piece of clothing, but there's just like a tiny little difference in it, how it makes it so different for us, because we're just seeing different dimensions, and that does not make us better. It's just that we look at things a different way. Okay, so and that is also, I think, why I always try to look at makeup without judgment. You know, I think it is actually very good to first of all just look at it and see, and take a moment. You know what I mean? So I think actually there is very nice variety in the palette. I also think it is super cool that she put this soft purple and then also that hot pink in it. It just makes it so special and gives you just a whole new realm of things to do. I'm super excited about this palette, sweeties. I don't know when this launches, but don't be surprised if I'm going to have this, because like this palette is basically half green and half blue, you know, with teal and of course the pink, and there's also a periwinkle up there, which is also the color of the year 2022. So I am very excited about this palette. And then of course for all of you who are more into smaller palettes and more that are a little bit more already pre-curated for you, in the sense of that it is within one color scheme, they're just so easy to work with. If it is is within one color scheme, and you don't have to blend different colors into each other and stuff like this, you know. This is so nice, the stuff that she's coming out with. Yep, so what can I say? Okay, I don't have a date, I don't have prices, but we'll definitely then of course talk about that too. Okay, Palace Identity. I definitely need to show you this one. Sweeties, look at these Blossom blushes. This is so pretty. I definitely just needed to show you because it is just so pretty. Now, is it very practical, or is it going to stay that way the second you use it? No, you know, but it is just so adorable. Okay, so you do have these blushes. They come in these shades, of course, that you're seeing here. They retail for $32 each, and this is how they look, and each of them is just very classy and so beautiful. Yeah, so that is what it is from Palace Identity. Okay, let's also talk about Peachy Queen, because they're releasing their new Y2K eyeshadow palette. Okay, we have 19 shades here. We do have mattes and shimmers and multi-chromes. This is coming soon. I don't have a price, I don't have a date. Of course, this is a very sparkly palette, in case that is something you have been looking for. And of course, you also have mattes in it, very bright colors. So that is something from Peachy Queen that is coming soon. In case you want to, then of course stay tuned for this one. Okay, sweeties, last time we spoke about LEORAHCOSMETICS, so let us talk about LEORAH again, because why not? Okay, because last time I could show you a sneak peek of the Sweet Candy palette, and now this time I can show you a little bit more, but it is still all black and white. Okay, so I do see the Sweet Candy palette now, and this is going to be a very sparkly palette. It looks like there's going to be pressed glitter in it. Okay, there's also going to be lip gift sets, there's going to be chrome shadows, and there's also going to be an updated Bombshell palette. Okay, I do own the Bombshell palette. I also do own, I want to say, 1 or 2 other palettes from LEORAH, and it was really solid performance when it comes to the formula. So that is what it is, and I'm very excited for her to come out with new stuff. And yeah, so we shall talk more, of course, when we finally get to see the real reveal. The real reveal. Okay, sweeties, then the last thing for today, the last item is from Buff and Blend, because they have a collaboration with Emma Fleming, and this is the signature collection with her most favorite eye brushes. And sweeties, thank you for the tag. Whoever tagged me in this one, so sweet of you, because you know how I am very crazy about eye brushes, you know, and I'm actually also with my besties talking a lot about brushes right now. So that is so nice that you tagged me in this, because this is very exciting. Okay, from Buff and Blend, I have not tried anything from that brand yet. I honestly also don't know who Emma Fleming is, but she looks like she knows her way around makeup. So I think when she says these are her favorite brushes, then she probably knows what she's saying, you know? Yeah, so that is what it is. Opulent 6-piece collection containing Emma's most must-have eye brushes. Iconic timeless emerald green with a luxury gold-plated copper ferrule, I hope I'm saying this right, that will last the test of time. Okay, sweeties, that is what it says here, and in case you want to check this one out, then do that, because this is now available from Buff and Blend. Okay, sweeties, this is what it is. I'm sure there will be a lot of new things and new releases by the time I get this video live, but as you know, we'll catch up the next week, because this is just how life is. And beyond that, I just had a ball filming this for you. I'm so happy each time I can be here and film for you, sweeties. Okay, I hope you feel it, you know, I hope you feel that I'm all the way in, and that it makes me very happy to be here. All right, so this is what it was for today, and I hope you did enjoy yourselves. Please, of course, as always, leave me your comments and feedback down in the comment section. Of course, as always, you will also find my today's makeup down in the comment section in a pinned comment. Beyond that, check out my description box, sweeties. You will find a lot of information there, all my discount codes with the different brands, ways to support my channel, and of course also my links for social media and all the brands and products that I've been speaking about today. And I shall see you here super soon, which is tomorrow. Come back for tomorrow's video, and up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.